Привет.
Hello, everyone.
Меня слышно, да?
Да.
Perfectly.
Сейчас еще скинула Михаилу ссылку. Должен вроде быть. How was your day?
Nice, but I was very sleepy at work. And everyone also.
I think it's because of the weather. Because I was sleepy too at home. 2 times slept.
Actually, I dreamed about to sleep a bit. How was your day?
I was checking my theoretical knowledge of QA theory, watch some videos, find some materials, make some cheat lists, you know. I was preparing for interview. Mm-hmm.
Is it tomorrow?
Yes. It's only for English interview tomorrow. And what about next? I don't know. I was applying for some jobs, and I have HR was calling me today. I was applying to NICS. It's in Ukraine, but they are located in Kharkov. And she said that they have only вышло из головы. Не vacation, а как же?
Vacancy.
Vacancy, vacation. They have vacancy only in Kharkov. So they don't have for juniors remote vacancy. That's all.
I see.
Даже боюсь вас перебивать. Привет всем.
Привет.
In English?
Yeah, okay.
So how was your day today?
I'm always, when people ask me about something, I'm always scared if I will talk too much.
Okay, well, let's try to imagine a stop word for you.
Stop word. Michael, stop. We will kill you. Technically, I should probably, how to say, I wouldn't say sorry, apologize, yeah. Apologize because, no, everything is okay right now. I mean, I would apologize in advance because my boss can call me, I don't know when, in maybe 5 minutes or maybe in 2 hours. I mean, he said, I will call you, and I don't know when he will call me. So probably when he called me, I'll be just, you can listen what I'm talking. I can mute my microphone if you want. Just tell me what is more comfortable for you. I guess it'll be about 1 minute, 2 minutes. No more. Usually no more. Because he is still thinking the genius plan because I told him I don't want to work on Wednesday because I heard that there'll be some kind of webinar with with my previous boot camp, and the current boot camp is there's some activist a person like me, but I have no idea about that he exists. Like people who have too much energy. I mean, like myself. I mean, they're always looking for somebody who has not the same amount, but something at the same, something close to you, something similar. And I see he organized so many stuff when he was in Russia, when he was in US. He organized this one. He organized anti-cafe. He organized this. And now I saw he organized in San Francisco with the previous boot camp. In the Partnov school, because I was last year I was taking some stuff with that company, and he assembled several folks from his previous boot camp and make a kind of Zoom conference like we do right now. He did it like he called for his previous classmates to find out who actually get the job, who who got the offer, who got the interview, how interview goes on, what was wrong, what was right, what was the question, or what were the questions, what a lot of topics. So it's and I just somebody with whom I was sharing my previous boot camps, like I was recording something, because in partner school they don't really, how to tell you, they share the video, but they do it in the kind of a really awkward format. They upload all this stuff on Vimeo, and they don't do it on YouTube. And the quality is about full HD. I mean, if we're talking right now, full HD, as you saw when I upload the YouTube, it's okay. But if you see some kind of, IntelliJ, and you code something, and then you see on the screen what were we doing, it's really hard to find out what is that. This little digits, this little letters, you're trying to repeat, and you don't see anything. I mean, if you have laptop like me in this 20 or 13 inch, right? It's one question. If you have huge monitor, I don't know, like 27 to 30, I don't know how many inches. I bought myself the 32 inch monitor 4K just to make sure that I can record 4K and that I can see the code. I hope you understand that all this how they say, spaghetti code, right? When there's a lot of text, a lot of little functions, words, a lot of other stuff, and you don't understand nothing, or you don't, I mean at the beginning at least. And when there's too many words, too many sentences, too many, I don't know what, rows of the code, lines of the code, I mean, it's too small. And I always wondering why don't you can record this a little bit better. And they uploaded all this stuff on Vimeo, and they told us, you know what, the link would be available for the 3 months. And we were asking, so what's next? Next, I mean, we will probably delete this video, or we will not support this video anymore, blah blah blah. So probably the access will be expired.
Wow.
In that kind of way. Я не быстро, а то меня зашкаливает, меня контролировать надо.
Не, нормально.
No, I understand. But what is your part in this? You need to organize another work. I mean, it should be another way.
No, I'm curious. As you see, I'm always curious. I always have a lot of ideas in my head. Too much ideas that I have time, unfortunately. And
where did you take your energy? Is maybe some
my energy? I already probably told you. I mean, if somebody told me, Michael, this is impossible. Like, if somebody says, Michael, you will never jump off a cliff, jump off the Everest or Jamalungma, I say, yeah, I will not. But if somebody say, Michael, you see, you will never speak English. You are the last element in the system. You are the worst person in the class. I mean, technically, I was. I mean, this is the truth. I was the even not the last one, but the one before the last. So I mean, when there's 20 students, I'm usually 18, 19. I'm not the worst. I can be the worst, but usually I'm somewhere in the back. I would say in the back end of the class. But I know that if somebody will, challenge me like this, Michael, you are the zero. I will do whatever I do, but I will even not prove to that person, but to myself at least. So the only thing, with English, it takes about more than 12, maybe 14 years to prove that it was hard, because you come in and every like 2 weeks you heard like, Michael, you're the zero, your skills are zero, you are intermediate, you are a beginner, you're elementary. I mean, yeah, somebody in my place probably will stop on the second year or on the first year, but you asking me what gives me energy.
What motivated you?
Yeah, motivate me just to blow these folks who just did not, who decided for myself what I deserve or what I don't deserve. How can they think what I'm, who I am, and what am I real? I can think by myself that I'm zero, but not them. I don't like when even though I'm a real zero, this is not them who pick up the decision who are the zero here. That was my motivation. So, and right now, I just realized that there's a lady who were leading the boot camp, and she also told something like, I mean, we were asking like, we're making this. I didn't know about the QA for everyone before that. Maybe only in October or at the beginning of November, I heard about that. She saw, you know, this is the code, the Java code, blah blah blah, for what? For Cucumber scenarios, and we're using the test on IntelliJ with the WebDriver. But you don't really need to know that. I mean, you are zero in the Java, so don't really think so. This is the examples. Just repeat after me, blah blah blah. So that was a kind of challenge for me. I mean, she tell us that this is not our concern. This is not our business to understand the code. So I mean, we're the testers. Why? What the heck we should understand the code? That was her main idea. I mean, but I cannot, you know, be a kind of mockingbird, repeat every time what this or that person telling me. I mean, if it's kind of open the Microsoft Word and Excel and repeat after me, that's one question. But if she writes the function variable or local variable, environment variable, I don't understand what does it mean. I don't understand what this framework. You don't need to know this. This is okay. I don't understand that. Maybe I'm a little bit a kind of a jerk, which would like to be a little bit nerdy. I mean, I heard when we were, you know, the last webinar with Vlada, there was I was always wondering, like, there was Ayuna and Tatiana, and Tatiana told me, Michael, blah blah blah, you should talk with Vlada because she gives us a kind of program, and we need to study grammar, blah blah blah. We should go along the grammar. So,
by the way, Tatiana is she is from our group.
I understand that. I understand
English.
that. But
No, she's she was in English, and she is from our group, Philomates.
Ah, wow, I see. Okay.
she's your classmate.
Yes, that's Tatiana who always asked a lot of questions in JavaScript, if you remember.
Maybe I don't really. You see, I'm still getting a little bit close to. I don't really attend all your classes, folks. That's why I'm still want to be a little bit more experienced. So I have a lot of gaps in this field. So maybe I would better start rewatching what Sergey and Irina Z, right? Irina Z told you, and I rewatching her videos, and a couple of them, and the way how she explains I like, because she gives you kind of associations, which, I mean, I got them better than anybody else. Give me, you know, the instructions how to get this or that material. So about my motivation, I mean, more or less, I hope I answer your question. I mean, sometimes maybe 40% of motivation is the sun, by the way. I mean, in Boston and in New York, there's no sun from October, I believe. And I was dying 20 years in Moscow. There was no sun. Right now, I was dying in Boston. There's no sun. The same shit. So when I came to, you know, San Diego, and when I came to Florida, I was, geez. I mean, you feel that energy of the sun. Even though people say Florida sucks. I mean, a lot of people told me Florida sucks, not because there's you know, people have different opinion about Florida, because it's a sunny beaches, it's a, you know, it's a sea, water that's warm. But there's another question. I mean, if you are working as a QA engineer, or in QA field, or in the developer field, it's one question. But if you don't, your salary sucks. It's no more than, I guess, from $8 to $12 a month, an hour. It's nothing. I mean, to comparison, in Massachusetts and Boston, it starts from 20. I mean, yes. Stop me.
Stop word. Stop word.
I told you, you should stop me.
Okay.